Hello, this is David from the Bookman in Orange, and I welcome you to Things Found in Old Books. So we got a lot to cover today, so let's jump right in. The Man from Glengarry by Ralph O'Connor, published in 1901. We found this interesting item here in the book. It's from Boggs and Buell, a big department store in Pittsburgh. It was a Pittsburgh thing, and it's a bill. And it was made out to J.E. Tiffany. So you write your check and it says detach and return this part with the check. It didn't tell you what they bought, didn't tell you how much they spent. But here's the top part. And Jay and Boggs and Buell they started like 1898 and they had a long run until like 1958 when they finally gave up the ghost. You know, it was originally built on like Millionaire's Row. It was a swanky place. I think by the time they closed, it wasn't so swanky anymore. And the owners of the place decided that putting in air conditioning would be cost prohibitive, so they decided just to close it down. On the back of this bill is a long prayer written out. So I don't know if the person wrote the prayer later or wrote the prayer before they sent the bill. So it could have been a real gut buster. So anyway, in this book here, Joy in His Holiness from 1964, we found this birthday card. It's a little card. It's kind of cute. It's apparently from the 60s too. There's no date on it. It's got this line on here with a little fuzzy. It's fuzzy. It has textured fur, and it says here, "Another beastly birthday. Cheer up. Without half trying, you open it up. You can pass for just a cub and not a full-grown lion. Happy birthday. Lots of love, Susan." So, when I first looked at it, I couldn't figure out what that thing was on its head, but I figured it out later. That's a big lion with a little hat, and that's a little lion with the big hat. So it is pretty corny. I mean, I'm not going to... They have this new technology where they can make a crepe thing open up, so they're just going to stick it on anything. So, there you go, see? Anyway, so I thought, well, darn, that sure was corny. I hope our birthday cards are a little less corny. Now, from the archives, we found this postcard. The Columbia Phonograph Company. Now, it's got a Sheridan stamp on it, General Sheridan. Now, that stamp was discontinued in 1915, so I'm not sure how old this card is, but it's probably early turn of the century. And so it's a nice little beautiful card to Columbia Phonograph Company. And on the back, it says, "Columbia Phonograph, please send a monthly list of new records for disc cylinders, talking machines to the following address." Disc cylinder talking machine. What's a disc cylinder talking machine? Well, back in those days, they had these cylinders, and they call them disc cylinders, and you would put it on the machine and a speaker arm on top of it would play the music, or apparently a talking, or because they called it a talking machine. So it was the height of technology in those days. And who knows, maybe they had a cylinder of the month club. You could join and you get a different cylinder every month in the mail. Anyway, that's all I got for today, and I want to thank you for stopping by. Good day.